Here we have a new 2025 Ford F-150. This one comes in the Lariat trim level in rapid red metallic. And then we have the Black's ActiveX interior. This one's a PowerBoost, so for the powertrain, we get a 3.5 liter twin turbocharged V6 hybrid engine. That's made it to a 10-speed automatic transmission. And this one's always been kind of my favorite powertrain out of the newer F-150s. I love the hybrid setup. But as we come around to the front end here, we get our LED headlamps along with LED daytime running lights and LED fog lights. Nice, sophisticated front fascia since it got that refresh. I think it was a 24. Love the looks. And then down here we get 20-inch aluminum wheels. Now over here, power door lock controls, memory seat functions. We get our power sliding side mirrors that also power fold. Power mirror controls are there. We get one touch up and down windows on the front, just regular power windows on the back. Tons of space on the door panel. B&O sound system. And then over here we have our headlamp controls, gas cap here, and then we have the power adjustable pedals, electronic parking brake, manual tilt telescoping steering wheel. But there's the power driver's seat with two-way power lumbar support. I want to give a big thanks to Ford of Franklin for allowing me to review this truck today. I'll leave a link below in the description. But if you're looking to find the best price on one of these closer to home, click on that second link down below. It takes just a minute to fill out your information, and I'll make sure the local dealers are fighting to get you the best price on whatever new vehicle you might be interested in. But I have the seat up front adjusted for someone of my size, being 6'3" with longer legs. So sitting behind myself, pretty good space, no surprise there. Bottle holders over here. There's a look at the front from back here. And then it's kind of dark down here, but 12 volt right there, rear AC vents integrated. You get two USB-C charge ports down here, then a 120 volt 3-prong household plug-in right in there. Middle seat folds down for your bottle holders. This one does have optional all-weather floor mats that have not been installed yet. And then you can hang a nice sturdy uniform here on this grab handle, and there are your dome lights there. But let's make our way towards the back. And to open that, you'll probably be excited to know there's a button there. So, somewhat lockable. Because I don't think you can just push it open. Which a lot of people like that because they're always worried about people siphoning their gas, so nice touch there. But to the back end here, full LED tail lamps, nice aggressive dual exhaust. And there's a spare underneath there. Now for this tailgate, you can open it one of two ways. You can open the middle here, and then it just kind of makes it easier to have something to grab onto to get up. Not to mention you have a 120 volt behind here. Or you can let the whole tailgate down by hitting this button in the middle, and then that lets the entire thing down. And then you can also let it back up. And I'm actually impressed with how they did that, because most tailgates, I know GM, if you have the tailgate that kind of folds down, you can use it as steps. You can't power up and down it. But with this one, you can get in and out easily, and also you have the up-down function, which is great. Now our front passenger seat, also power with two-way power lumbar support. And then you have a lockable glove compartment down here, then a top pocket up here as well. Quick look at the window sticker here. Y'all can pause anywhere you need to if you want to take a closer look at anything. But $72,355 is the sticker price. Not terrible, especially for what all you get here. But I'm gonna go and pop the hood really quickly. But there is the 3.5 liter PowerBoost set up there. Twin turbo V6 hybrid. Let's go ahead and hop in the driver's seat here. Now, I'm not sure if this is ActiveX or actual leather for the steering wheel, but it feels very nice. Very good feel all around. There's the horn. Just gonna kind of fool with everything to show you how it works. You only get that one button up there for the parking. But down here, navigation system. You do need to have the full subscription to use all the features here, but you still get the map, which is pretty nice. For the audio, you get AM, FM, XM, along with Bluetooth audio, and then you have wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto compatibility. General settings here. Change your language or units of measurement down below. And I don't know if you heard that, but the truck just started up. So like a typical hybrid, it'll kind of charge the battery up, then shut off, just run off the battery power, and then cut on as needed. It's doing it a bit more often now because I have the AC running, so I'm gonna turn that off. But side menu here, we can scroll through all of that. So you have a fuel economy, eco behavior, just different things you can use, which is pretty neat. Pro trailer, trailer brake controller, four-wheel drive controls or push button, and then you can press in the center button here for the rear differential lock, and then you can scroll through here for the drive mode. So you get eco, sport, tow haul, and then normal, and then your four-wheel drive, off-road, and then slippery there. So several different features for that. Now with the dual zone automatic climate control, we can set this to dual, on or off. Whole system can be powered on or off there. 3-stage heated front seats that are also cooled, and then you get the heated steering wheel toggle there. Fan speed can be adjusted. Hazards are right there. Everything else is pretty self-explanatory. The traction controls over here, which is pretty interesting, but it is what it is. And then you have a quick shortcut for the front camera. You get that bird's eye view, and there's the backup camera there with the guidelines that follow you as you turn the steering wheel. 120 volt, 12 volt. Now right here, I'm surprised you don't get a wireless charging pad. You just have the USB-C and USB-A port. Now for the shifter, of course, we've grown to love this with the higher trimmed F-150s. You can hit this button. Shifter just folds in here, and you can use this as kind of a workspace, especially if you have the option to kind of fold this out on certain models. But to actually shift the vehicle in gear, grab the lever behind, reverse, neutral drive, manual, and you can manually shift with the buttons here. Now you can lock the center space here. You have a removable tray. You can also kind of move it from side to side too. And then up here, sunglasses holder. You get a power sliding rear window. And then your lights are right here. Garage door transmitter. Rear vanity mirror is really nice. Now over here, back to the steering wheel, blinkers. You get automatic wipers, so we can adjust the auto sensitivity here, and then low, high, fluid. Push that button in right there. And then over here, adaptive cruise, lane keeping system. We can toggle the gap with the adaptive cruise. Set your speed, cancel, resume, volume down, volume up, voice recognition. And then over here, Bluetooth button, and we can go through track lists or radio station presets. And then all of this is to go through your gauge cluster. So we have different views. And then the My View is kind of my favorite, where you can go through all the stuff that we normally use. You can set that up. I just like to have the fuel economy up personally. Push button starts here. Finally, here's the key fob with remote start. And next, let's go ahead and take this 2025 Ford F-150 PowerBoost out on the road for a test drive. So starting the test drive in this F-150 PowerBoost, getting interesting sounds from the truck particularly now that I'm not used to. It almost sounds kind of like a go-kart. Like, it's so hard to explain. I'm sure it's because of the electric powertrain kind of paired with the gas motors. Maybe it's the regen, I don't know, but it's just got some weird kind of buzz with it right now. And it sounds like a fire truck in the distance until you get used to it. So just a weird thing to happen first thing getting in this truck. But I can say from personal experience driving 23s, I think I've driven the 24 PowerBoost, but these are just super quick trucks. And in the city, you're able to get much better fuel economy than the typical 3.5 twin turbo V6 with that EcoBoost setup. So the PowerBoost, you get more power, but then you also get the best of both worlds with also having improved fuel economy, particularly in the city. I think this one's rated for 20 or 21 miles per gallon as opposed to 16, 17 that you get with just a 3.5 EcoBoost standard. Yeah, it's definitely got something weird going on. It might be a belt or whatever, but I mean, for the most part, it's driving normally as I would expect it. Let's see if we get it out of eco mode, if that changes anything. So now it seems to be driving normally, which is very interesting. It's not making that weird sound as of now. Up there it is again. But one thing this thing does have is power, especially coming out of corners. It is so much fun to drive. I'm gonna put it in a sport, see if I can give it a good pull here. Here we go. Yeah, it's so freaking quick, so quick. Fantastic power. Now I do want to give a big thanks to Ford of Franklin again for allowing me to review this F-150 PowerBoost today. I'll leave a link below in the description, but if you're looking to find the best price on one of these closer to home, click on that second link down below. It takes just a minute to fill out your information, and I'll make sure the local dealers are fighting to get you the best price on whatever new vehicle you might be interested in. But Blue Cruise is enabled now, so lane centering, adaptive cruise control, love the system. Now where this road is torn up a little bit, it's not really able to see the lines as well as it should. But the ride quality is good. Love the comfort you get here. And then here at Ford of Franklin, you do get a lifetime powertrain warranty included with this truck. So if engine, transmission were to go out, as long as you keep up with the maintenance required by the manufacturer, you'll be covered if something were to happen that's a catastrophic letdown of the powertrain there. But I think it's a great truck, honestly. I like all the features that you get. I love the drivability of it. And it's also kind of practical in the same sense where you get this hybrid engine that has this increased power, increased fuel economy, and it's fun to drive, and it's still capable. So definitely wouldn't hesitate to recommend this if you're in the market for a full-size pickup. And with all that being said, this will bring me to the end of my review of this 2025 Ford F-150 PowerBoost.